Hello everybody, it's Peter Bird here from Optimal Nutritional Excellence or One. I'd like to introduce you to Wendy. Wendy is the wife partner of Murray, and this is her story.
We've had the wonderful pleasure of being introduced to whole foods plant-based diet by Peter Bird. My husband came home one day and said to me that we were going to be changing our diet and going on to a vegetarian whole foods plant-based, and I said, well, it's about time we did something to make a change. What benefits that we have had now from this change, which is just a feeling of lightness when you've eaten anything. You're not heavy, you're not bloated. I put it down to less energy being processing the food, so it gives you more energy. We're getting more energy from the foods that we are processing. We're foodies. There was an excitement about changing our food. There wasn't any hesitation. We've had a real experience introducing new tastes, totally new, in some cases, experiences with food. And we like posting some of those successes. The flavours have been wonderful. The creation of the food has been a real achievement. And then the benefits have outweighed that. Certainly for Murray, I went along on the road basically as a support person, but I have experienced some quite major change without having to do anything but change my diet. I've now lost 11 kilos and 2 dress sizes. That has been a real challenge for me. So I've dropped menopausal weight, which to a lot of other females that seemed incredible, because it's very difficult to do that. It's changed my outlook, it's changed my positivity, it's changed us as a couple, and everything for the better. So I don't see us returning to meat eating. There might be some other changes we wish to make, but I see us on the vegetarian, whole foods, plant-based diet for the rest of our lives. The changes that I've seen in Murray as a result of this diet have been that he's had more energy, he's had more focus, he's been able to get through to end of tasks a lot easier. He's had no negative results. Like before, he would do a very physical task and then 2 days later he would be umming and ahhing and really sore and tired and be almost bedridden. Whereas now he can do quite physical tasks. He's still expecting to have the pain and things, but he's really surprised because he hasn't. That's encouraging him to do more, which is really great for a lifestyle change. We were a family that certainly were very traditional in our food. We had the meat and free veg like everybody does. And I grew up on a farm, so we always had meat, but we had a big veggie garden too. So we had a lot of fruit and veggies in our diet growing up. The change, while the thought processes kind of mean that you think, oh crikey, what am I going to do now because I don't have meat in my diet? We've actually introduced a lot of other flavours, a lot of other ways of cooking vegetable. Certainly we haven't lost anything in flavour. I'm not missing meat or meat products or dairy. There is an awful lot of scope in using vegetables, using spices, using nuts and legumes, chickpeas and lentils, and now have no trouble. Use lots of spice, lots of turmeric, lots of paprika, lots of fresh herbs, definitely. So I don't think the change has been as hard as I thought it would have been. There's still an awful lot of things we want to try. There's no way that we're finished with our food journey because there's an awful lot of things that I still want to give it a go. There is no way that we could have done this change though, because it's been a major shift. Without the knowledge, we didn't know that we could do this. And we didn't know that we could do this easily. And it's been vital for us to have both someone to challenge us every week and now every fortnight without the help of Murray's friend Peter Bird. This place. There isn't any words that I can use to say thank you enough, because this has been such a major shift. And it is great that we have that contact or continual contact, because it keeps us honest, keeps us on track, allows us to answer or ask any questions. Basically just gives us a prod. Having this is incredibly invaluable. So thank you, Peter. Now, because I am the major shopper in the household, I figured it would be more challenging to be able to buy fruit and veggies or whole foods plant-based. We went through a period where we were comparing and doing Weight Watchers with Murray and I, and we all eat the same. I found the Weight Watchers experience actually harder because I was beginning to look at all the packets on the back and go, what's in this and how much sugar? And now with Whole Foods, it's easier. I know the sectors in the supermarket I need to go to. I know the places I need to go to, like the fresh fruit and veggies, Connings, the Veggie Guy, all of those places. We enjoy going shopping, and the cost is probably less on the whole, and I would say considerably less. Because of the places we're shopping, we're looking at seasonal options and incorporating those into the diet. We were buying lots of sugary food, lots of processed food. Those are not coming home. And the rest of the family members are benefiting from that as well, because it's just not there and not available. The whole shopping experience is actually easier because I know where to go. I know what to get. And I'm supplementing that with different things all the time so that we can try it. So for anyone who's looking at following us or doing something like what we've done over the last 6 months, it is easy. Going to this website, having a look to see what's available, or when you're in the supermarket, go to the veggies aisle, pull a whole heap of stuff, less in meat or no meat, few legumes, the lentils and chickpeas, give it a go. See what your taste buds are going to come up against. It's a really easy switch, and had I known about this years ago, it would have been done years ago. So I went on this journey to be able to help my husband. But the things that I have benefited from is I've got better skin. I've lost menopausal weight I was carrying around my middle. I have more energy. I am working one and a little bit jobs, so I wouldn't have been able to do that before. I'm wanting to exercise, whereas before I couldn't have dragged myself off the couch to be able to do that. We've done this together, so we've reformed a relationship that probably was staggering along a little bit. I've had people comment that I'm half the person I used to be, that I look 10 years younger than I am at the moment. So I'm really buzzing with this lifestyle change. So if you want these features, join us in doing it, and have a look at our Facebook pages, because we often post food that we're eating, so it can give you some inspiration too.